Yowah. Yep. So think of the sun. Yowah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to know that this is a part of the teaching that we're learning by trusting and bridge that you all have, like being here. And the reason why I'm talking about bravery and courage.
Hi everyone, Suguli. That means hello or a greeting in my traditional language, Onyota'aka. My name is Yowah. My friend Jim here had asked me about some of the things that I had shared with the audience of expressions of reclamation.
But it represents all the people in all of the directions of the earth, all Indigenous people. It's a very specific tool. You understand and know what this shirt represents? So I'm going to put this up in honor of them. You know what this is? Yeah, missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls is so that you don't just see us as disposable, that you don't see us as something that can just be buried and pushed away where there's no justice and there's no law, so that you can go out there and speak up for us. That's the point of it, and the purpose of it is to create allies. I also, I'm going to put these up to honor them.
Today, and one of the questions was about the smudge. So the smudging ceremony that I had shared consisted of white sage, a shell, and a feather, an eagle fan, and then I lit it with a lighter and the smoke. And the purpose of that is basically it's like a smoke bath. And what we do is we bring that smoke over our bodies and our head, our minds, our hearts, and our organs, our hands, everywhere. We just bring it over. And the reason why we do that is we're giving thanks. It's a thank you ceremony for our bodies, our organs, our spirit, our emotions. It's also a thank you ceremony to everything that's around us. The nature, the trees, the sun, the clouds, the sky, all the other humans and people, all the animals that are around. That's why we were doing it, was to give thanks.
There are many birds that fly higher in the eagle camp.
It was set up in a circle where we all stood around in a circle, and the smudge, the sage that was burning, was in the center of the circle. And the reason why we did that was to give everyone an opportunity to set their mind or intention on giving thanks for the day that we have here. And so Expressions of Reclamation is about giving opportunity and sharing a concept of some Indigenous ideas of what giving thanks, but more specifically giving opportunity for our community members here to see Indigenous people in a different light, meaning that we're more than powwow dancers, we're more than residential school survivors, we're more than human beings that got colonized or got put into residential schools or that got put in reservations and thrown off their own territories and land. We're human beings, just like you. We have feelings, we have emotions, we have creativity, we have needs. We need air to breathe, we need food to eat, we need water to drink, we need earth to live on. That's the point of Expressions of Reclamation, is to share with you, the audience, and the community members, to see Indigenous people in a different light than as something other than you. To show us, because I'm a part of this community as well, and so to show us that we're all related, regardless of our skin color, regardless of where we come from in this earth, that we're all related, because there are three things I said already that connect us. Needing air to breathe, food to eat, water to drink. The fourth one is earth, to live on. And so that's what Expressions of Reclamation is about, is to show that we're all related. And the smudging ceremony is a ceremony that seems to be very simple and basic, but really what it does is it brings all of us together, and we see each other doing the same thing. We're connected in that moment. And that's just another way that connects us. There are more things that connect us than divide us. And so the slogan or words that expressions of reclamation, more importantly, Buffalo Heart Medicine Healing Society, on our cards, our word is healing through creativity. Creativity isn't just about painting or drawing or photography. It's everything. You know, it's planting, because you have to be creative when putting plants in the ground. You know, it's about dressing, fashion, you know, cooking, preparing food, you know, whatever it is. We all have a gift, and that's creativity. And that's what Expressions of Reclamation was intended to do, was to show everyone that we're all related, and there are many more things that connect us, and one of those things is creativity. The few organizations that I'm in cooperation and I work with, you know, we are all relatively doing the same work, just in a little different way. So Spirit of the Children Society, we work with families and children, I'd like to say, as advocates when our families are involved with the Ministry of Child and Family Services. You know, we're the ones who are in the corner of the families so that we can keep our children, you know, in our families, to keep our communities and our villages and our families together. Buffalo Heart Medicine Healing Society is created to bring awareness through arts, crafts, and creativity, you know, and concepts of some Indigenous sharing. So it's not the ceremony that we're sharing, it's the concept of it, because there are many things that we will never share with non-Indigenous people. And the reason why that is because we have a history of things being taken from us. There's this belief that Indigenous people are still needed to give our things away for free, for beads and for blankets. You know, we're not here to sell ceremony or to give ceremony away. We're here to share concepts of the teachings behind why we do some ceremonies, so that you, the audience, you, the community members, and you who are not aware of Indigenous people can see us as something valuable. We have something valuable, you know, to share, to help give you a better understanding, to see us in a different light. And when it comes to the importance of holding on to culture and ceremony, is, again, I said a little bit earlier, is that there's a history of our people having things taken from us. Colonization, you know, reservations, the Indian Act, missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls, the residential school system, the 60 scoop, you know, the child welfare system that still continues today. These are all things tangibly that are being taken away, because as human beings, you know, we're being taken. So the reason why we hold on to these things is because it's important for us to hold on to what little bit we have left, you know, and the little bit that we have left is important to us, because that's what sets us apart. That's what gives us our identity. That's what connects us to our cultures, to our nations, our communities. That's what connects us to our identity. Our identity is important because it's what gives us our connection to our earth. It gives us our connection to our Creator and to the communities that's around us. You know, that's the importance of it.